What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Um, I'd like to welcome you to Start Button today. I want to give you guys a good evening, and I want to say that this is a safe haven for geeks, nerds, dweebs, weebs, blurs, and everything of the sort. I am your host today, Mr. King Anarchy. Today with us, we have Time Traveling.
Hi.
We also have our special guest because he can't be considered a regular anymore because he's not here all the time, Mr. Blicky Johnson.
You know it. What's happening, everybody?
Of course, the regular Hustle Simmons.
Yo, what's up?
And, we got our technical genius, Mr. Lou. All right. So, tonight, we got a couple of things that we want to talk about. I'm going to have a couple of little sidebars that I'm going to throw at you guys. And just in case you guys haven't seen what's on my mind, I'm sure that you know where to find what's on my mind. Anyway, so I want to start off the night with an interesting question. I want to start off the night with asking the question, what is the most significant or difficult achievement that you personally feel that you have gotten in gaming? Like, to date? Could be a difficult game, like, I beat Elden Ring.
Oh, I thought you meant achievement.
How do we know what your achievements are?
No, like,
Well, he mean like achievement badges.
like achievement system.
I don't even. Man, I got so many trophies.
Name a badge.
I was like,
I got so many trophies on PlayStation. I don't even know what trophies I got, so I can't even go by that. But like, what sticks out in your memory as one of the most difficult to accomplish things? Like for me, I can tell you that one of the things that I'm most proud of is that I got like 99% completion in Tekken. One of the Tekkens, maybe it was Tekken 7. Like, you know how all of the trophies, they tell you how much percentage you got. Like I was missing one trophy. Like,
I think that the hardest one that I could think of for me would be like going from being a small like Duke, not even like a Duke, like a Count in Crusader Kings, and actually sticking with it long enough to go from being like that small of a level all the way up to being an emperor, like actually having like huge territories and actually managing it, dealing with the revolts that would happen, and the and dealing with all of the various raids and pillaging and all that to be able to actually build the empire up and maintain it. Like once you hit a certain power level, it can be pretty easy, but like getting to that power level, you have to deal with a lot of nonsense.
Crusader Kings, like Crusader Kings 3 or like 1 or 2?
Crusader Kings, I think it was 2.
I never played 2. I played 3. Definitely played 3.
Yeah, I played 3. I have 3. I don't think I did it in 3 just because by that point, like, I wasn't playing as much, but I put hella tons of hours in 2. Yeah.
It sounds like I need to invite you on a Crusader Kings 3 multiplayer game then one day.
Tell me when and I'll install it. Yeah,
Y'all don't want that static.
It's one of my favorite genres of game. I just haven't been playing as much lately. Like, I have Europa, I have Crusader Kings. Never got into the Hearts of Iron games. World War II is not my thing. But Crusader Kings and Europa, those are fun.
So you just basically low-key said that strategy games are one of your favorite types of games to play, huh?
Yeah, that's like what got me into Warcraft. Like one of my first my first PC experience was Warcraft 2 Tides of Darkness. I picked up I used to go to Walmart and I would hit the they used to have like these big discount bins, and I found the Warcraft game was in there at one point because they were going through like a PC clearance, and yeah, I got hooked.
I see.
Command and Conquer was a big Tiberium Wars is a game I loved. I personally prefer the original Dawn of War over like the other Warhammer RTSs. I think Dawn of War is just the superior one. The other ones are good, but there's just something about the gameplay in Dawn of War that just better for me.
Okay. So since strategy is your favorite type of game, we're gonna hold that thought for a minute. We're gonna get back to that just a little later. Look, you got something you want to say? You look like you're trying to hold in a sneeze.
Nothing. I'm just flabbergasted right now by the message that just came across my screen. I'm not saying nothing, but that is crazy. I would probably say, oh shit. Okay, I would probably say, I'm sorry, I'm way distracted now. Woo! Hold on.
Whoa! Wait a whoa!
So Blicky.
I would probably shit.
Thank you for ruining our monetization in the first 10 minutes.
Oh,
I'm so sorry, but that is crazy.
Did you?
Yeah. Anyway, so we're not even gonna act like we didn't see that, at least for now. I'm gonna probably have to say shit. My hardest achievement might have been believe it or not, it's actually a strategy game, Frostpunk. Frostpunk.
That game is hard.
That's new.
That is a hard game, though.
It's a very hard game. Absolutely.
Besides PC. Huh? So what's it on besides PC?
It's on PS4.
Is it on PS4?
No, PS5.
Oh, so it's. I'm about to say. So it's
not on PS4, but it's not a new game. No, it's been out for a couple years at least. But it's definitely a difficult game.
Yeah.
And I think I got up to about, mind you, I don't play these type of games, and I got up to about 80. I think it was like 80% completion, like as far as trophies and stuff like that. And it's not an easy game at all. And I don't play that genre. And like it really, that game really sucked me in. Pause. And
PG, brother.
And it was one of those things where like I never knew that, you know, just managing like a town like that would be I never knew that managing a town like that with those type of circumstances would be so hard. I thought it was going to be an easy game. All right. The difficulty is what got me hooked on it. But I spent almost over 120 hours on that game. I was that addicted to that game.
Did you beat it?
No, I'm the demo man. Do I beat anything?
I don't know. I don't beat things, so
yeah, I'm the demo man.
I
don't beat games. I don't even think that's a beatable game though.
Yeah, it was a joke. It was a joke.
It is.
It is.
Y'all two need to pause. Both of y'all, chill out.
It's just that final section, that final blizzard is almost like make or break depending on how you built your city.
Right.
And a lot of people just fail it outright. Like you have to make it through. Like your whole city has to make it through this gigantic blizzard that you basically been building up to. And it's like if you didn't build it right, that's it, game over.
Yeah. I ended up having to restart. I don't know how many times.
It'd be like
but
that.
We love you too, Cloud Chasers. We appreciate it.
But yeah, that would probably be like my most difficult thing that I've actually accomplished. And I didn't even beat it. It's just I got about 75%, 80% as far as the trophies go without beating the game.
Does that look like Token in the chat?
Let me see.
I'm sorry, I was on mute.
Yeah, we love you too. Wow.
You know, black dreads. We all look alike.
That's crazy.
So, I guess does everybody have something to say to Token?
I got, I'm disappointed in you, sir. But I'm gonna leave it like that.
I'm talking stunt double.
We're gonna have to have a talk, young man.
We are gonna have to have a good talk, young man. Because your dad didn't say you can do that, sir.
Big brother to little brother.
All right, so Hustle. Your most significant gaming achievement to you?
Getting 30% on Coop. I think it was
30%.
in Blaze Blue.
I'm about to say 30% health loss
Oh,
on Coop
You were there.
on
hold on.
purpose.
Did you fight Noel?
I don't remember who I fought.
Oh, believe me, you'll remember. You'll remember Noel.
I don't think it was Noel.
Bang bang.
I was happy I
Anybody
got 30%
else?
on him.
Well, I mean, it's an accomplishment.
I was happy about that. That's an accomplishment.
I
to
mean,
me.
for somebody who don't play fighting games, it's an accomplishment.
Yeah. Now, if he plays
Why
with
don't play the
Noel
Coop
and
does.
you got 30%, you need to be
I was happy about
clapping
that.
your
All
hands,
right,
stomping your feet.
that's an achievement. I'm cool with that.
Yep.
I mean, I guess another achievement. Well, I don't know if I consider it an achievement, but I mean, considering how the entire internet was bitching about it, but I first tried the helicopter boss in Armored Core 6 with no problem. Where apparently everybody had problems with that boss. I killed that thing in like 10 seconds flat, first try. So
What was it again? I'm sorry.
the helicopter boss. The helicopter boss in Armored Core 6. I killed it on the first try. People apparently everybody was having problems with it. And I killed Baltez.
The face that he's making says that he got his head beat in quite a few times before he beat that.
Who?
He talking about you.
Me? I don't know.
It's only an owl. It's only one owl in the room. I'm just saying.
Did you first?
I
Did
didn't
you first
first try
try?
it, but I also played the game on day one.
I did too.
Oh, no.
What they got to do with
nerfed
anything?
that boss.
I played it
Oh, okay,
before
okay,
the nerf. I
okay.
played it day one.
What I'm saying is,
And with Baltez, I beat him too before the nerf.
I played the game day one, like before like all the videos came out with everybody trying to fight the helicopter, and I was like, all right, I had to figure out what the strategy was. That was why I lost.
No, I think it's fine.
It was good. Also, Token said that he's living proof that he touched grass. That's probably his biggest game achievement.
We all touch grass. The fuck you talking about? The whole squad does. What does that mean?
He don't touch grass. He's lying.
Who, Token doesn't?
Mm-hmm. He lying.
Probably not.
And really, that girl is a blow up doll.
Bro, what is with your hate today?
Hey,
Wow.
yo!
Wow.
I'm just calling it how it is. I ain't never seen it. I don't believe it. I think it's a lie.
Wow.
I think it's a
Got
lie.
your girl off the clearance, right?
This straight out of Goodwill.
Can we get that in there? A PG?
My major accomplishment is XCOM 2.
Oh yeah.
It was a DLC with those 4 like monstrosities. I forgot the name.
It's not. Oh god.
Killing one of them.
Is it the war of the
War Within.
Yeah. Or
Enemy
whatever
Within?
it's called.
No, it's War something.
Killing
Killing one of those monstrosities was just
And to think that Millennia didn't make anybody's list is crazy.
It was Enemy Unknown. It was Enemy Unknown. My bad.
That's the one with all those extra bosses.
I'm not really sure. But
Yeah, it was
Chosen.
the War of the Chosen.
Yeah,
Stop waving your hand. We see you.
I see you. Give me a second. Trying to
You
be
know,
I wonder
we
what you
got you.
doing.
I was, just.
Forget
What I
what
had
the
to
camera
do.
doing. I'm trying to figure out what you doing, sir.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm just saying, you know, it's diabolical.
Diabolical, really.
What?
We don't.
He said it's enough. It's enough dreadheads for the day.
No, I'm out.
Where did you come from? I just like, I sit here and I look away at the screen for a minute, come back, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. There's now one, two. There's another set of dreads here. Where the?
Hey.
Oh no! Now, man. Hold on. That's my camera up.
Oh my goodness.
Technically 3 sets of hands.
I said another set. There's 1, 2, 3. Another set. There's 3 now.
Yeah.
1, 2 plus 1
Roughly bounce.
plus 3.
So
The math is mathing.
before we actually get into the stuff, right? Token, your greatest gaming achievement.
Greatest gaming achievement?
Is it getting to level 40 and Wuthering Waves in a week?
Try getting almost to level 60, dude.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Just started playing it.
Yeah. Yep. No, I meant your union level.
I'm not
your
playing
character.
Oh yeah, my
Nothing
union
that's
level. Oh yeah, my
almost
union level is almost 25.
Bro, I told him about this game last week. When I told him about this game, my union level was like 17. Right?
Unfortunately, I was muted, but all I was saying is that this guy is the same guy who says that he touches grass.
I do, bro.
Not.
Level
Make
60
sure that you
Wonder
finish.
Waves. What do you mean?
Make sure that you
Okay,
finish that
wait.
sentence and
All
put
right,
the not at
let
the
me
end.
clarify. Let me clarify. My union level is 25. My highest level character is almost 60 now.
Wait.
Like, And
You have
he's
more than one?
And he's one of the
You get a team of 3.
yeah. And I just pulled this banner's 5-star, and almost got him to level 60 already, because I'm grinding his resources too. And I literally kill like literally everything I see on my screen. Anytime I'm going somewhere, if I see it on the screen, I'm just gonna go for it and murder it. And I farm almost everything that I come across.
He said he's been grinding his resources.
Oh my god, bro!
I'm sure you have, buddy.
Apparently.
Apparently so.
Apparently.
Listen,
Might
chat.
as well play
I didn't.
some, R. Kelly
I
while
didn't
do
know.
it.
No, don't do that.
What?
No,
What?
you ain't.
Kyle.
What?
Did this Diddy thing make you? You know what? Never mind.
No. Good God, no. Hey, we're not gonna talk.
Oh,
about
wow.
We're not even gonna talk about
We're
it.
not gonna talk about that
go
one.
into that.
Yeah, no. We're gonna save that for off-camera usage.
Bro, you just said I might as well go play some R. Kelly. What is wrong with you today?
You remember Bump and Grind?
Can we get hit with
Wait.
that?
Fam.
PG,
Chill.
brother.
Chill.
Thank you.
Chill.
But no,
Fuck yourself.
I ain't gonna. Jesus Christ! But no, it's honestly my biggest achievement, because of the fact that, like, not only did I just start this game, it captured my attention and my time, and it outperformed Genshin. Like, Wuthering Waves outperformed Genshin. Like, out the gate.
All right, you got me. I'm gonna download it.
And
I'm
it's
about to
free.
download it right now.
And it's free, dog.
It's on
And
Steam.
also because
You can
of
get it right off of their website, but
And they
otherwise
give
it's
you-
on Epic.
because they just launched it not long ago, and they've been fixing, things that have, like, certain issues. Every
give you a whole
time they
bunch of-
fix anything, they compliment their users by just giving them stuff. They just throw stuff at you.
So they're good dealers. Got it.
Yeah,
Right?
Yes.
It's like, oh,
I need all of my drugs.
It's like, oh, here's some crack. There you go. Here's a sample. Here's a little crack sample.
I mean, like, yeah, like when I started, I was like, oh man, I'm running through these roles real quick. And they like, hey, we realized that the recycling of echoes is kind of trash. Here's $1 million in currency and like enough star rolls for like 3 10-time pulls. There you go.
They do know as a mobile game company that their whole focus is to make money, right?
Right, and you.
I told y'all.
Sorry.
I told y'all. I don't see them being that greedy, money hungry, grubby
Your audio
studio.
Your
All right,
audio keeps
so-
going in and out. Like,
I have been saying this, okay?
Man, you adjust your mic.
What's
No,
up?
not you, him.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
yeah,
Tone.
the game.
I have been saying this now for a while. If developers make stuff and reward their players, we were talking about this last week. You
Right.
reward your players, you engage them. Here's the most important part about it. You ready? Hey, Token, is the game fun?
Hell yeah. It's fun.
What are we on a runway?
Somebody
What the
start up a
airport?
PlayStation 4?
I don't know. That sounds more like.
Please make that a clip. I swear to God.
I will clip it. I got you. I got you, buddy. I'll
happened?
make that a clip after the show's over.
Now they're kickoff.
We were about to board a runway, and the
I didn't hear
plane was
it.
getting ready for. Well, then it was probably you.
Probably.
Yeah. So what I was saying, if you reward your players and you give them stuff that actually engages them, and as Token pointed out, is a fun game. Hey, Token, with how fun the game is, if you had an extra $20 to toss out of the game, how likely are you to give that game $20?
20, boy. If I had an extra 60, I'd throw it at the game. I'm trying to.
And that's my
I'm trying
point.
to Get it.
That's my fucking point, right? Like, what? We're already screwed. So it's fine. Anyway, that is my point. Listen, I have not been the guy in like a month. So, if you make stuff that's fun, you reward people. It's almost like, now this is crazy talk, but it's almost like they'll reward you with money. And it's almost like they'll play your game. Like, I understand, like, these are weird concepts, so if you have a rewarding core gameplay loop, you make the players feel like they're being respected, and you give them stuff they want to spend money on. Controversial, I know, they'll spend money.
Like, they even
I ain't gonna hold
recently, I just read some of their updates for what they're going to implement before 1.1. Apparently, like, the leveling up your echoes and whatnot, people have said that it takes a little bit too long to level up echoes and find resources for that. They shrunk down how much resources you need for echoes. They've increased the drop chance percentage for the resources, and they've fixed the bug where apparently people can reset their time and date on the game and are able to circumvent being able to try and purchase stuff that's not even out for public consumer yet. Like, people were resetting their stuff just to get newer content before it even came out.
So you mean like advancing the clock on their phone?
Basically, yeah.
They were doing the Animal Crossing tricks.
Yeah. And they figured out that people were doing that, and it was also causing issues with game crashing, and apparently, like, some people's consoles started overheating, and they were like, okay, so we're gonna fix all of this. And when they did that, they were like, all right, now we're gonna compensate everyone for all of this.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's crazy they even had that enabled. Like, it's crazy that's the way they handled it. I guess they didn't have like an actual counter basically on the server side. That's nuts. But yeah, like,
I mean, maybe during rollout they kind of skipped over some things. Maybe
it's just, well, I'll get into the details later. It's not something worth going in stream.
Yeah.
In stream on.
Well,
What?
No, go
What
ahead.
were you gonna say?
No,
So
go
what I was
ahead.
gonna say is, yeah, this is shit that drives me nuts because, like, there's so many developers out there that I know that they don't intend to treat their customer base this way, right? Like, I'm not saying that's the intent, but the end result is they wind up treating their customers like
A box of money.
a box of money, a stone they're trying to bleed dry. Like, you can take your pick.
Casino customers.
In some cases, but and I know that's not their intent. Like, most game developers just want to make fun content, but they get caught up on how to make money, and like there's all these business things, and it's just like at the end of the day, I have a firm belief if you just focus on making fun games that just so happen to have microtransactions, and then you reward your players for their time, people will spend the money.
That's how I've been feeling about Wuthering Waves. Like, at no point of this game have I been feeling at all pressure to put money into it. And it's the game is very rewarding. The missions aren't boring or drawn out, or I don't feel like I'm not leveled up enough to fight something. Like, everything, it's good. It actually makes me feel like what I do in it is worth my time, proportionate to the time that I've put into it. Like Tone said, I just started last week and I've caught up with him.
Last week after the episode.
Yeah, so what, Wednesday night. Literally, I downloaded it during the show and then started it right after we got off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have gone from our question of the day to a game review today. So, welcome, Toki.
My bad.
Right?
At least we're getting a 100%
Warframe.
good take about a game and what a gamer feels about it.
And
Because this
it's
game
great.
has been really kind of in the headlines. At least across my YouTube.
Mine too.
Like, it's not been something that everybody is like, oh my god, they have predatory practices. But this is what I feel like, because this is a gacha game. At the end of the day, it's just like Genshin, but and it's quite literally a Genshin. Again, I felt that Genshin made me feel like I wanted to spend money from the start. Like, and I'm talking about Wuthering Waves. And you can download it on PC. You can download it on your phone if you want to try it out. But
Get cracked out.
it doesn't make me feel as though I want to spend money or I need to spend money, etc. It's actually a really good game. Story is entertaining. Usually, I'll put it down after that first time where I have to like get to a certain world level in order for me to progress through the story. But I actually made it through that little break like twice. So if I really want to finish the story, I can. I just need the time and opportunity to get back into the game. So anyway, I actually want to move away from Wuthering Waves and the question of the day, and I want to move into our first topic of the day, because I've asked the question of the day, and while asking the question of the day, I actually wanted to you guys touched on the topic more than I expected it, but the question that I have for you on this note is: are gamers getting dumber?
Yes.
And okay, before you answer all at once, right?
I'm sorry.
I'll go into the
I'm
details
sorry.
behind that. So, Quantic Foundry is a company that does research and data analysis within various industries, and very often they share the results of their studies. So, one of their studies is actually called a gamer motivation profile. And over the past few years, I believe from 2015, June, all the way through April of 2024, they have been assessing gamer motivation profiles. Over that period of time, they have seen a change in the industry and what gamers are essentially interested in and what they want to play. So, one of the things that has gone down over this period of time is the gamers' interest in strategic planning and thinking type of games. So games like Frostpunk, games like Crusader Kings, anything that requires strategy. Even when it comes down to things like turn-based RPGs. So over this period of time, gamers have become less and less interested. Now, we appreciate Quantic Foundry, and I'm sure that the industry appreciates Quantic Foundry for taking these kind of gamer motivation profiles, because obviously, how would the game companies know what to make that would actually interest us? But all of that information that we've just seen leads them to develop games that obviously fit our tastes. The question is, if our tastes are evolving, are our tastes evolving because the games are changing, or are the games changing because our tastes are evolving?
If you don't mind me speaking,
The floor is yours.
my personal opinion on all this, I think these kinds of studies, if there's studios who are basing decisions off it, I think that's a very reckless move. Like the average video game should probably take no less than like 5 years, and some of the better ones take up to 10 years. Tastes change over that period of time. Like all these kinds of snapshots tell you is like what the audience is today. To answer the question of like, are they getting dumber or anything because of these kinds of studies? I don't think so. I would say that. So like you asked a few questions in this, right? Are they getting dumber? The first part of that is like, no, I don't think they're getting dumber. I think that there's just more people who are playing games. So as time goes on, there's going to be more interest groups that are joining the industry, more interest groups that are coming to games looking for different things to get, a little. I don't think this is controversial, but like in the earlier days, we talked about this before, like games were kind of not very cool. So the kinds of people who were playing it were going to be very more like, I would say like your average video game player at one point in time would have been more likely to play. Like if video games didn't exist, they'd probably be playing like checkers or chess or some other kind of strategy kind of thing. Like think about the games that you like, right? Like a lot of us like card games. We like tabletop. We like things that make us think, things that challenge us to try and solve puzzles, things that are logic based. There's a whole nother genre of gamer that's come in these days, either by way of Call of Duty or by way of things like Uncharted, God of War, Horizon,
Forza.
like people Forza. There's like you have Halo. You have gearheads coming in to try and live out their fantasy being racers. You've got people who are coming in looking for like
MMA.
MMA. You have people who are trying to come in and experience interactive movies now, interactive storybooks. There's just so many different kinds of people coming into the industry now. It would make sense that you wouldn't see, like, if one genre was dominating 15 years ago, like you wouldn't see that anymore. Like we have so many new people.
I agree. You're right.
We literally have people cultivating a football character. Lifestyle.
Oh, you mean like Vicky?
I wasn't gonna call out names, bro.
You're right, but I actually oppose the idea. I think people are getting stupider.
I don't think it's a gamer.
I mean, if it wasn't for gaming, you wouldn't be a football coach right now.
That's not true.
That is absolutely true.
I was a football coach before I started playing Madden. The reason why I even started playing Madden is to help me understand football a little bit better.
Oh, so your argument is that you got smarter, but other games were getting dumber.
I mean, no. What I'm saying is that
wait.
So many people play games. I've seen so many people play games that people like me would consider to be pretty easy. Right?
Like what?
I don't know. Here's a prime example. My friend, right, good friend of mine. I ain't gonna say no names. He played Elden Ring for the first time.
Okay.
Right.
And that's easy to you?
I mean, I play those type of games. However, hold on. Hear me out. I play those type of games. However, he never made it out of that beginning area. Like he never made it out of that area. Like it was just too difficult for him.
Like he never got to see like the Golden Knight.
Tree Sentry one shots you.
No, he skipped that. He was getting beat down by the social.
That
What
no.
game is this? What game is this?
So here's
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Here's another example.
It's a Souls game. It's a FromSoft game. It's designed to be difficult.
I get that. I get
pattern
that. I get that.
recognition. It's there's different
here's
types
a
of intelligence. That's pattern
Here's
recognition.
another one. Here's
It's
another
a
one.
FromSoft game. It's supposed to be different.
Wait. I got another example. I'm coming with
going,
examples, guys. I'm coming with examples. I have another friend. He played Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, not Tears of the Kingdom.
Also, not a good example. But go ahead.
Breath of the Wild. Those beginner, like when you very first get in there, those beginner dungeons are pretty fucking simple.
So, are you telling me that
ones.
you're telling me that they're dumber because they didn't beat these, or because they decided that they didn't like the game during these
So
times?
it's because they still felt like these, like, okay,
Elden Ring is a
most
bad
gamers back in the day, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't really much that couldn't be beat. You know what I'm saying? And there was also an effort that we put behind these things to where we would continue to try until we could beat it.
Oh, so
maybe the word that I'm looking for isn't stupid. Maybe they're not getting stupider.
Less
I feel
dedicated.
like they are much less dedicated to beating anything.
So
So maybe stupid ain't the word. Maybe just not dedicated.
there's a difference between.
I would be okay even with saying that. Like, but again, I don't think that's gamers getting dumber or anything. I think that's just, I think that is what motivates people to play is different, right? Like, how many people do you think have completed Elden Ring, like percentage-wise? As of 8 months ago, how many? But I'm saying, like, what percentage of people do you think completed Elden Ring, and what would be impressive to you?
Probably not a high percent, to be honest with you.
Maybe 40. I would say about.
I really think that. I really think like a 20% completion is high.
Yeah,
20%.
40%.
It's 32. I undermined it.
But still, I think 20% is high for the type of game that it is. I see a lot of people
40% completed, so like it's better than you thought.
Exactly.
That's actually way better.
Yeah.
No, like that's a very good number for that kind of game. Like 40% of people beat that game. I think you're right. There's more people who are playing who aren't motivated to bang their head against walls, but like that's because there's so many different kinds of games out there that don't require you to bang your head against the wall. Like, you've been telling me you think gamers are dumber in a world where we have like racing simulations like Forza that straight up like actually are used by professionals to go and simulate their shit. Like, and average gamers have access to this and have to tune their stuff to be able to compete. Like, you honestly think gamers are dumber when like 40% of people are beating games like Elden Rings and games like Crusader Kings and other RTSs like City Skylines? They still sell well, and you go and look on YouTube and like you've got people who are like creating the most, and I mean this in a very, very endearing way, but like have the most autistic builds for this stuff that are just amazing. Like, I genuinely believe that gamers are not getting dumber. I just think that, like I said, like, I don't know. Like, I agree with you, though. I do agree with you that people aren't as dedicated in a lot of situations. I do agree with that.
Maybe you were right in your first part of your point when you were saying that we are starting to get a different demographic of gamers. The gaming, it's not the true gamers that's getting dumber.
You know what?
I can agree with that. I think it's just getting more diluted.
Before you go there, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a kid play Fortnite?
Yeah.
Have you ever played against them?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen what it looks like when they're actually building and fighting at the same time?
Absolutely.
And you think that's dumber?
Nah.
It's dumb.
The amount of
I think there's a level of dedication to that as well. Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm a no build guy. All right.
Like, not even just dedication. I have watched my nephew play Fortnite, and the level of hand-eye coordination that he achieved to build and fight,
not only are they doing this, they're doing this in 60 frames.
Yes, the speed that he recognizes, perceives, processes, and reacts, and is able to then, and the forethought that goes into when he's building and in fighting, bruh, that's skill upon skill.
That's why I do 0 build.
Yeah.
But with that even being said, like that level of like they do this faster than we could have done anything in games back in the day.
Yeah.
It's like playing Counter-Strike on maximum speed, you know, or back at Quake 3. Like when the game used to move at like super fast speeds and you had to react within an instant. Like Fortnite now is essentially the equivalent of Quake.
I ain't gonna hold you. You know what it feels like.
I want
playing
to
against
understand this question real quick. Are we asking, are they more skilled or are they smarter?
They're skilled.
Well, no, I don't think. First off, skill is not necessarily smarter. Where I would say, like, if you're looking for intelligence in games, and again, like we're a bunch of old men at this point, yelling at the clouds in a lot of cases, but like for me, I would identify like intelligence in the games would be like the strategy people use, or I think skill is the being able to execute. Intelligence is picking when they execute.
Yeah.
Right.
I could honestly say skill. I would say skill to me is like, to pick it back off of what Tom said. To me, skill is having an abundance of time and effort built up, and having the intelligence to use said, you know, of effort and dedication.
So
how much you put into it. Intelligence wise, you can. There's a reason why there's a difference between book smart and street smart. Both are still intelligent in their own rights. So you can have intelligence when it comes to building cars in Forza. You can have intelligence when it comes to cityscapes. You can academics, intelligence in sports, intelligence in multitudes of things. So you can't broad spectrum and say use the word intelligent, because it's used differently in every single instance.
All I know is that there has been a time in Fortnite where I got my head kicked in by a kid that couldn't even read yet.
Yeah.
Does not make him smarter than me. That just makes him more skilled than me. Let's be honest. If you talk about concrete, but if you talk about like, okay, if you was to say somebody built concrete his whole life, right? He does concrete. Would you say he's intelligent or he's just a skilled?
But skill, but the thing is,
how smart he is.
Wait,
It has nothing to do with how smart he is, and that's what I'm saying. Like, just because you are a skilled person in that trade doesn't mean that you're actually smart. So that's why I
here's
asked,
the thing, though.
are we talking about
a
smart
level
or are
of
we talking about
intelligence
skill?
that is being used efficiently?
Oh, all right. Let me ask you a question.
Wait,
let me ask you a question, Blicky, real quick. Did he call you a dick licker in his pre-balls drop voice?
Jesus Christ!
You caught me off guard.
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that.
Because if he was smart enough to call you that, then he's smart.
I remember playing against B's nephew.
I feel like that's poorly disciplined. I don't know if that's smart.
That ain't his fault. He was smart enough to know what it meant and to call you that.
I mean, does he really know what it means though? I mean, kids say stuff all the time and they don't know what that shit means. They just be saying it because they heard it before.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Yeah, the answer is close. I ain't gonna say it's close. I ain't gonna say it's yes.
Listen,
but it's actually pretty fucking close.
Listen,
he did tell me to suck his dick. I ain't gonna lie, he did say that.
I didn't realize you were playing with Floyd. Tell tell Money Mayweather I said hi.
Oh my god! Yo,
he said he can't read.
Bro, I'm not even.
Yeah, he can still hear. He can still see. He can see that you said that.
Oh yeah, because he's gonna give two fucks that I've made fun of for something the internet makes fun of him for routinely.
Hey, Tell Floyd come get these hands.
He knows he
If you
can't
really want
read.
that static.
That's
Ain't
crazy.
all that.
That's reckless.
crazy.
That's reckless.
All right, you're right. Let me chill out.
You want to talk about
Let me chill
skill and
out.
intelligence?
Oh, there.
Yeah,
That was
that's
a dumb
crazy.
move.
If you see my name,
Knock you
I'm
out.
pretty sure you know I ain't talking about my hands. All right, I ain't got time to be fighting people like that.
You ain't got like
I don't have time to be fighting people like that. I just
look. Mike Tyson is almost 16. I would never want to fight him ever. Not even on his worst day.
Uh,
I'd probably fight that man on his deathbed. That's about the only time I
it-
win.
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if that's true.
He'd still be.
It's the
you'd be like
just
fucking
collectively.
Yurichi in Demon Slayer when he still beat the Upper Moon One and he was blind and crippled and stuff. That's what Floyd Mayweather is. He's
There's actually
blind and crippled.
Do you think developers are
Hold
making
on.
simpler?
Wait.
Did you just spoil something?
What?
Yeah, he did. For
I
you.
didn't hear anything.
For you.
What'd
For
I
you.
Sir,
For
and
you.
Nothing was said, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Nothing was said. Move on. So,
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
Hey, Loon, ask your question, dog.
You sure? Oh, was it?
Yeah,
me?
go ahead. Yeah, go
No,
ahead.
it wasn't you.
Ask your question. Ask your
Oh,
question. You
okay.
was asking a question.
Okay. I don't know what happened.
Nothing.
But you know
Yeah,
how
dropped the
here-
spoiler.
developers put the yellow paint over everything? Do we need that? Would that be a part of the Dome Gamer conversation?
no, that's just part of environment design. Like it's just kind of what you're taught in school. Like when I was going through school, they teach you about the importance of using color and lighting to guide the user, and like a lot of my like lessons and stuff, they'd have you like watch noir movies and stuff because film noir is a very good example of using color and lighting to guide the eye. So like that's like one of the reasons why like there's a joke going around the internet right now of like that feeling of trying to go exploring in an RPG and then the corridor's a little too long and you realize shit, I accidentally went the right way. That's
Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, it's intentional game design. I don't think
Boy, before they changed that
You
game
know
just
what?
a little bit, that one little maze part was too long. Too
to your
long.
point of like, do we need it? There's actually I have to go and find it. So like, don't quote me on this, but I've actually seen people talk about how like in like A/B testing and stuff, like when they remove those things, they get so much negative feedback from players. Like when a game doesn't have it, they get so much they get criticized and just destroyed because it's like suddenly people can have a hard time finding their way through things.
Well,
And again, it's not necessarily gamers getting dumber. It's like they started doing
that's
these things
accessibility.
because
Yeah.
it's accessibility, but they also started doing these things for a reason.
It was to
makes
help
sense.
you. It was to help you,
reason
and now it's a handicap, and then we took it away, and now
I wouldn't even
Right,
say
Yeah,
but
walk
like
across the street.
my point is like gamers have always had this problem, and the reason they started doing these things is to fix these problems.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
not-
so again, even in these situations, it's not that anyone's getting dumber. It's that like more people are able to complete certain types of games because of these design decisions as time has gone on.
Let me tell you something.
like
So
my
compare-
thing
Hold
is,
on, let me tell you something. You want to know a game that don't tell you shit and you can easily get lost, don't know what the fuck you're doing? Friday the 13th on the NES. You tell me where to go, how to beat that game. I don't know.
But Elden Ring did the same thing.
That was actually a childhood trauma.
good
Yeah,
job.
bro, you literally don't know.
Trigger.
Like the
That
navigation
was
in that game is terrible.
that game is literally why I don't play horror games.
Damn.
Yeah, I can see it.
On the
Yeah,
DS.
if you were a kid and you played that, yeah, that would mess you up.
I was not only was I a kid, but I was a little kid.
You don't know when Jason's coming after you. You don't know where he's
Who
gonna pop
bought you
up.
that game?
So
Huh?
Who bought
when
you
did
that
y'all
game?
watch our first horror movie?
Horror movies are different, but I'm just saying, like, playing a horror game felt different because I was sitting there with the Nintendo and I'm just going through these. Yes, NES.
10-bit?
8-bit.
8-bit.
With the shade is crazy.
which is actually crazy because
how do you get scared of an 8-bit game?
No, right?
Have you played? No.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Have you never played Friday the 13th? Like, that game was crazy.
It was crazy.
No,
I've always said that it is always more scary like that.
No. You know what, Ricky? You have kids. Go find a way to download.
I don't know. No, Blicky, don't do it.
I will not do that.
Exactly, because you know they'll get killed.
So I was playing this game and the music just started doing its thing, and you know, I'm just going through the different doors and I'm going to different houses and I'm just like going and I'm like, and all of a sudden he's right there and I'm like, so yeah, just some
Playing horror games is always better than watching horror movies because you actually
are the
have
first
to
person.
focus. Like you're so focused on it that
it's the immersion.
Yeah, you are the main character. You're
It's the immersion.
Experiencing this.
Yeah, well, depends on the movie, depends on the game, obviously.
No, I feel like a scary game because of how deep you gotta actually focus. Like, because you got to think in these scary games, they put in their puzzles, they put in, you know, things that you got to find, little subtle things you got to look for. So you actually focus. You in there like, what am I looking for? You know, where is this at? Like, what is this? And then boom, jump scare.
My favorite
movie. You can just sit here like this.
We are a movie person.
Bro, what's that? What is that game? What is that game where you get with your friends and then you go into a house and it's like haunted and whatnot? And you're trying to figure out like with the ghost, the poltergeist, and whatnot. You're trying to
Luigi's Mansion.
No. No.
Until Dawn.
That sounds about right. Yeah, Until Dawn.
Or Dead Space. Oh.
Phasmophobia.
No.
Phasmophobia.
Are you saying not a Dead Space?
No, I would not play another Dead Space game after Dead Space 3.
No, we're not. First off, we don't count.
Who cares about Dead Space 3? Does that even exist?
It exists.
Okay. All right. I'll accept that. All right. I'll go with that.
I don't consider Dead Space 3 canon anymore, so no.
He said I don't consider it canon anymore.
Unless they remake it's as good as the remake of 1, even better. I don't consider 3 to be existing.
Okay.
That was just some fan-made stuff, huh?
Yep.
Speaking of horror, right? And I'm about to just drop a couple of bombs on y'all really quick. So speaking of horror, on June the 9th, we're gonna have an announcement for the release date of Call of Duty Black Ops 6, as well as I believe the official trailer dropping. Number 2, Saddam Hussein is apparently supposed to be in it. To some capacity.
Makes sense.
I'm not really certain how he's gonna fit into the story, but obviously, since Black Ops has always gone around, you know, different historical events, having Saddam kind of makes sense. You know, having him show up, but I figured that he would have been something like a fictional character.
I got a question. Am I tripping or was like Black Ops 4 just like not memorable for real? Because I had to actually like look up Black Ops 4, like because I've completely forgot. So when I seen Black Ops 6 releasing, first and foremost, I don't remember Black Ops 5. I guess they talking about Vanguard. Cool.
No, they're talking about Cold War. It was literally called Black Ops Cold
War.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay. But, so that was 5? Cold War was 5. Okay.
Basically, yeah.
I thought I was tripping. I was confused on this whole thing because in my mind, I'm like, when the fuck did we have Black Ops 5? Like, I didn't see that. And I didn't even really remember a Black Ops 4. Like, but that's because when I looked at it, it's practically the same symbol as Black Ops 3 with an extra line.
I was going to say that's why.
That's why I mushed them together. So I was confused. I ain't know.
Very similar to 3.
Yeah, some shit. Anyways, continue. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Okay. Well,
3?
You
disrespecting 3?
What you talking about?
Are you disrespecting Black Ops 3?
I mean, he's entitled to not like it.
Maybe.
Yeah, you know, whatever. You're entitled to be wrong, but
I mean, some games are shit, you know.
I literally had an argument with somebody earlier today, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to acknowledge your opinion, but I'm going to put it in the category of I've seen it, now I'm going to move on. That's
Wait,
all.
what was the argument?
It was something dealing with the card game and what's going to be good and what's going to be bad coming like next month because the meta changes, and so they were like, "Oh, this is a bad deck," and I'm like, "Yeah, your argument is heard, but I don't care. I'm just going to keep going."
Shut your mouth.
So
Shut your mouth, you dirty peasant.
now, additionally, we got another Marvel Rivals beta coming to PS5 on July 5th, and also Super Mario 64 has now been beaten without using the jump button. So
Wait,
I don't know.
What?
That's not possible.
You can't do that.
I mean, gamers are getting dumber, so maybe you can.
There are things you have to activate by jumping on it.
No. Did he beat it with cheats?
It had to be something with it. Like there's literally parts of the game that can't be accessed unless you jump on it.
Yeah. I mean, remember the part in the waterfall, behind the waterfall outside the castle?
Legitimately, I mean, you guys can, do a little bit of
I gotta
fact
look
checking
this up.
yourself, but
I gotta look this up. That sound like bullshit.
this game has been beaten and completed without jumping.
But the part of Mario's entire functional kit is jumping.
Well, wait for Blicky to confirm that I'm right.
Please, please.
He's looking it up right now.
As we speak, I gotta look this up.
So,
bro, that's not. That's still a technique. He's okay, guys. He's not jumping. He's rolling.
Okay.
What?
He's rolling.
Still not a jump. He didn't press the A button. He didn't press the A button. He didn't press the A button.
And he's using he's literally using like certain mechanics in the game to launch himself up. Wait a minute. I'm
saying tool assisted.
Tool assisted.
He didn't jump.
If it's tool assisted, that's not legit.
Yeah.
How is it assisted?
I'm sorry, speedrunners, but if you're using tool assisted programs, you're not beating it legitimately.
You're not pressing A.
You're still using tool assisted programs.
Hey, you're using an external program.
Is he coming off the ground?
Game.
Okay.
Yes,
so it's like,
he is. And I just seen him pull a bomb from his ass crack. Like, where did you even get that bomb from?
Pause.
Like, he's using cheats or something. Like, I don't.
Pause.
I just seen it in 4K.
PG, brother.
Hey, no Diddy.
I just seen it.
All right. Again, this is in 4K is wild. But anyway, so we're gonna move forward a little. Now, almost all of us have played games on our PC in the past couple of years. So there's a game or two that we're very excited for, and that we've spoken about, is upcoming within the next couple of years. So I will actually want to go into the fact that when they made the announcement for Grand Theft Auto 6, they only actually announced it for PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S. They didn't make a PC announcement. That was back in December. That's what it said at the end of the trailer. They just so happened to conveniently leave out PC as a platform. Now, the CEO of Take-Two Interactive was actually asked about that recently. And when the CEO was asked about that, whether or not it was like set in stone that it wasn't coming out on PC, or if it was going to be delayed on PC or anything of the sort. And we all know Grand Theft Auto 6 is probably one of the biggest games that's going to be coming out on any platform coming up. But when asked about if it was set in stone, his exact words were, "It doesn't seem to me that either would be set in stone, but Rockstar has an approach to platforms which we've seen before, and we're sure that they'll make an announcement within due time." So, with that being said, what kind of impact would Grand Theft Auto have if it skipped the PC? Like what? I mean, we already know that they have mods and you have things like 5M, but what would happen with GTA 6 if it just never showed up on PC and it was just on consoles?
Nothing.
It would be the
I
worst
ain't going
selling
with
Grand
nothing.
Theft Auto
That was yeah.
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 in a long time.
Bro, he literally just answered it right there. Like, you would have nobody modding the freaking game because it won't be on PC. You won't have much customization being done. That's a large populace of people who have gaming computers, rigs to run a game that is large as hell, very detailed. And you like, hey, let's not let people with thousands of dollars worth of equipment to run it at its full peak performance.
Well, my big thing is that the rumor is this game has a budget of close to $1 billion, if not more.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, are you serious?
Yes.
A bill. Wow.
All right. So we've been over this a handful of times. Think about how much it costs to rent a building in New York City.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they own their building. It's possible, but like I think more likely they probably rent an office space.
Yep.
So just rent alone is probably going to be out the nose. Even San Diego probably out the nose. All right. So
Anywhere that they would be developing this game, essentially.
Yeah.
let's assume they only have 200 people working on it. They have to pay these people New York salaries, San Diego salaries.
Yep.
Because I'm not doing your work for $10 an hour.
Especially not on a game that I know is gonna be bussing for years.
Yeah, no, like they've made fucking hand over fist of money from GTA Online.
I don't know that that's how busing is supposed to be used in a sentence, but okay.
You know what? I don't think that is either, but I'm gonna let it slide.
Screw it.
I've only
Like
seen
he literally just sounded like a 62-year-old man.
Bro, you not finna.
Hold on.
That's crazy.
Every time I've heard the word bussin' used, it has come at the end of like someone eats something and then he goes,
It's in reference to food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out
Yes.
to DPZ.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Yeah.
Is it only a reference to food?
Yes.
Yeah.
You might
No,
be
it's
right.
not.
No.
It's
I
not.
feel like I've heard it in. I feel like I've heard it in more. I feel like I've heard it in more instances than just.
All right, man.
At
Like,
strip club? Y'all ain't never heard
yo, that show was
the sentence of busing? You want me to say it?
Type
Go
shit.
Type shit. You know what I mean?
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like, what you mean?
Yo.
outside of like Atlanta.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Outside, like typically the only time that I've heard bussin' as a term to be used was actually in reference to food. Like, yo, that sandwich bussin'. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, Mr. I don't even want to put him on blast right now because he over here talking about bussin' after he just got finished. Never mind. Anyway, so
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm gonna tell y'all something though.
Let me tell you something.
This sandwich is bussin'.
Right, that's the correct way to use the term bus.
This water is gone because it was bussin'.
I don't know about all.
I don't know about all that. That's a lot.
That girl will bust.
That party was bussin'.
I'm trying to look up total revenue from PC and console. Hold on.
I had a dark one, and it was way too adult. And I don't wanna
GTA 4 came out in April in 2008, right? For
Something
console.
like that. Yeah, it has been
it came
forever
out
and a day.
in December 2008. So
Wait, PC, yeah. So again, even GTA 5. GTA 5 came out, I believe, wasn't it like March of 2013?
yeah, so like it's coming. It's just gonna be delayed like it always is.
Yeah, no, it's
Well,
definitely gonna come. It's
yeah.
just frustrating they always do this. Like it's frustrating that they
Also, you should
drag their feet to get a PC release out, and
But
there's
PC
never a good
version is
reason for it.
In
more
2020,
full of content, right? With the models and all the extra stuff on the back end,
yeah,
Mhm.
but it's like,
giving them tools and stuff.
and it's like,
But once the consoles get it, we kind of get out of my hands and enjoy it.
I would be
If I-
very disappointed and upset if that game does not come out for PC, because I know I'm not like the rest of y'all, because like except for Blicky, but I don't be buying new gen consoles.
What the fuck does that mean?
I just want to throw you under the bus because you threw me under the bus.
You
But
threw
anyway.
yourself under the bus.
But I don't be buying new gen consoles because, like, if I got a rig, why am I gonna buy new gen consoles? I can just play whatever I want on the rig.
and that's where a lot of people feel the same way.
Yeah, so I'm like,
I don't want to buy a new console. I would rather just be able to play all my games, upgrade my stuff when I need to, and that's it.
yeah,
Aren't
because
y'all
like,
like a
because
sub?
me, honestly, I feel like these consoles, bro. I don't feel like buying a console that I'm gonna have to replace with an upgraded version of it in like
Brother,
in some
we had
years.
this conversation a few weeks ago. We are in the minority here. We're not in the majority.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're not an increasing number of people. Like I'm actually probably wrong in saying that it would be a bad selling GTA. Like that's my biases there.
It would be missing a large portion. It would be
It
missing.
wouldn't be that large.
Missing a reasonable chunk of sales.
Not
I-
really.
It probably won't even be
enjoy-
reasonable, to be dead honest with you.
Let me
No, it
let
would
me
be
explain something.
reasonable, but most people have consoles.
Let me explain something to y'all. You're right. You're right.
Bro, I
Most
still have a PlayStation 4. I don't even own a PS5.
No,
Or
I mean,
don't
Blake-
own a One X.
Blicky literally just said that he has to go and buy a PS5 for a game. One game.
but there's a lot.
Exactly.
But it's not really just one game. It's a couple of games.
I mean, once you get it, you're
But-
gonna get other games. But that game
But that
is what
game
made
is
you
really
go
just
buy a
like
PS.
that.
Like you are literally
Yeah.
on the table now. Like, dag, now I gotta go buy a PS5. I wasn't gonna get one before. I had more than a year to go, but now I gotta buy one.
Hold on. But if you had the choice, and it was going to come out simultaneously on all platforms, what would you get it on?
PC.
If I got kids, I'm getting a console.
I was asking Blicky this question though.
Oh,
Wait, ask the
Blicky's
question one more
selfish.
time,
He gonna get it on PC.
You got that right. Listen, you have to understand, all right? There is a whole other part that has hundreds of thousands of players that revolves around Grand Theft Auto, and that is 5M.
That's
right?
true.
The problem
We
with
knew that,
breaking-
and I
the
told you
problem
that she
with-
was gonna be on that.
Yeah, but the problem with bringing GTA 6 to PC first is because once PC gets a hold of games, we immediately mod them to what would for a console would be unrealistic. Do you know what the perception of GTA was once everybody started seeing everybody in these modded servers?
what the perception of the game?
Yeah, well,
It was in a more
put it
positive
like
light.
this. Everybody felt like they
Yeah.
got the watered down version of the game because they started seeing people with the modded versions in 5M.
No.
They started asking, how you able to do that? What is that on? I've seen so many people literally buy a PC specifically
Just for 5M.
for 5M.
He's not wrong. I literally had somebody
I
come
see
to
it
shop
all
to
the
get
time.
to get a
Downgrade the
PC
main
and ask me.
Version
Like,
of the
no,
game
yes.
on console.
It's not gonna downgrade the game, but guess what? Once PC gets a hold of any game, it's not even just Grand Theft Auto. Once it gets a hold of any game, they mod it to a point to where when anybody else who has a console actually sees this game, they're going to feel like they have a watered down version of that game.
No,
This is true.
he's
This
not
is actually-
wrong. He's not wrong. I had somebody come in and sell me their Xbox to get a gaming PC because
Their
he wanted-
Xbox.
yeah, not my. Shut
PC.
up, damn it. PlayStation. My bad. I
That
got
time,
him confused. No, he sold me his PlayStation because he wanted a gaming PC, and he was like, "Which one of these can run Grand Theft Auto 5 with mods?"
And I told him, I was like, yo, like most of these can. He was like, but I wanted to run the mods that I've been watching people play on YouTube, and like you've been watching Young Boy when he played Grand Theft Auto, but like this one. And I asked him like when he came back, because he brought the PlayStation in, and I was like, are you selling your PlayStation?
His
like,
PC?
what? No, he was selling his PlayStation and getting the PC. And I asked him, I was like, don't you have other games on like at home that you play on this? He's like, not as much as I play Grand Theft Auto. He's like, not as much as the 5, boy. I want it. The 5 is important. I was like, all right.
Yeah, what I was saying is we're seeing this right now happen with both WWE 2K right now. And actually, I think even AEW Fight Forever, it happened with like WWE 2K. They now have a 60 FPS mod for entrances that's out. And there's other mods that there are. Like you can actually mod in your own entrance music now if you know how to, if you have the right software for it. So you can add entrance music back into the game, which is nice.
That's pretty cool.
And you can't do that, on the consoles, and that's got people a little upset. But like back to what I was saying, like I agree that like there are benefits to PCs and stuff like that. I do agree that like these things make it really cool. I personally prefer these kinds of things because I know how to set this stuff up. I see a lot of people in the chat here saying PC period, PC superior. But PC like the reality is the average person out there, right? The people who don't go and watch these shows, the people who aren't going and reading the websites, like your just average person out there prefers consoles because of the fact that like you can go buy like an Xbox One S or an Xbox Series S. You can go buy a Series S. You can go buy a Series X. You can go buy a PlayStation. You can but with the Xbox, you can go do that. Grab a Game Pass, be good to go, and out the door for like $500, and be able to sit down and have an experience that you're not going to have to sit there and worry that your graphics card's not going to be compatible. You're not going to have to worry about whether or not this processor is going to go bad or anything like that. You're going to have something.
Can it play this game?
Yes, can it play this game? Like, so long as they're releasing games for that console, whether it be for 1 year or for 10 years until you have to replace that thing, you know you're going to be able to sit down, pop a disc in, and it's going to work.
And I say this to people all the time.
So you're saying
PC is better than console, but is your PC better than console? That's the question.
Yeah,
you know, because
mine is
all PCs is made the same. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
And
the other thing is like with console games, they have like, and again, I know this isn't always the case in the year of our fucking Cthulhu 2024.
The year of our Lord 2024.
Cthulhu.
Stand on.
Oh no, I was going British terms.
Yeah, I know.
Since we're British here,
I pivoted.
Ooh.
Since we it's not always the case, but like theoretically, there's a certification system that these games have to go through for console to make sure they meet certain minimum thresholds and avoid things like game breaking crashes and stuff like that. So there's hypothetically going to be parity, right? Like when you have games that are only on console and the online is restrained to just people who also have console, there's going to be.
Don't you do it, both of y'all. Inhale and go somewhere.
That there's going to be parity.
You said what?
Go on ahead, go somewhere. Go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
I'm sorry, Tom. Man, I'm sorry, Tom. We had to talk to the children.
Don't you follow this do that?
Don't the fuck do that. I
forgot.
God damn it.
What the fuck is he talking to?
When he said both of y'all, I was like, wait, it wasn't me. I didn't do it.
So he
not even vaping.
Yeah. I hit my black. I hit my black.
Yeah.
I saw him twirling it. I saw him twirling it, and then my brain was like, "Oh, I need some," and then I just.
We're so sorry, Time. We're sorry, Time.
It's been
Oh, you're
real
good.
wicked, bro. I'm sorry.
Look. Our chat is over here laughing. They're entertained. And I'm glad that y'all are so entertained. I promise. Time,
Yeah,
finish what you were
okay.
saying.
By the way, too.
You don't,
But
you didn't see
I
it,
really,
but it was hilarious.
PG, brother.
I really enjoy my my PC. I personally do enjoy my PC, but I accepted a long time ago, and like I forgot about when I opened this up. We are the minority, and we talked about this like 3 weeks back. Like I think we all said we think that there's less people playing PC these days. It might be better for a lot of us because you're right. Like I think PC has the ability to be a better experience, and that's why I get so mad about GTA not being there. But to your point, Blicky, it being a better experience makes sense as to why they would want to gatekeep it for a little bit. Like
For a little
Yeah.
bit or permanently. Like that's
It's
my
not
thing.
permanent. We know it's not going to be permanent. Yeah, it's coming to
That
PC.
game,
Okay.
that game is 112% coming to PC. First and
100%.
foremost, there's no way that they would have thought that it was a good idea to hire all the people at CFX if they did not plan on bringing that game to PC in some way, shape, or form. They literally hired everybody who builds 5M and RedM.
They hired T-Pain, bro.
Like, come on now. You
That's
can't
what-
tell me that
what?
it's not. And
Speaking
then
of-
not only
huh?
that, but the popularity that comes from this 5M servers
T-Pain?
and stuff like that. Money that comes from these servers.
I know
Like,
that.
there's no way that they will just skip that
I got-
market. It's too big of a market. Like, I can look into her right now and count over 1,000 servers easily, with at least somewhere around 100 people in them.
I'm thinking of joining
So,
one.
speaking of 5M and mods and things of that nature, I also want to actually slide in a little tidbit that Baldur's Gate 3 is actually getting another update come September, and
Dang.
this September update is actually going to be probably PC exclusive, but it's going to be essentially a mod support kit, like an official mod kit from the devs.
Ooh, that's spicy.
D&D game.
That's
Maybe,
spicy.
maybe. But you could imagine what you can do with Baldur's Gate when you have an official
BGM.
mod kit rather than someone trying to figure out what the
So grab your monster drinks and get ready to customize the crap out of this game for a D&D play session.
I mean,
Probably,
This sounds great.
I kind of want to play D&D modded with the fam too.
Yeah,
Like,
this sounds great.
Here's what's gonna happen. One of the mods is probably going
Loons
to
is the dungeon master.
more than four players. Like increase the player count, like maybe like 8, something like that.
That's a lot.
Dungeon-
that's actually already a mod.
Really?
What?
Having an 8-player party, yeah, that's already a mod. It's either 6 or 8.
I can see 6, but 8? Dang.
Yeah, I think so.
Go. I
don't know about multiplayer, but I do know that you can do either 6 or 8. It's an 8-player party. That's something that's already up on Nexus Mods. I mean, I have the game for PC and
They make
PlayStation.
that a multiplayer mod? Oh my god, bruh, that'd be amazing. I want that. It's the same reason.
Koya says she's ready to grow a beard as a woman. I'm just ready to grow a beard as a man.
Derma roller. Apparently.
I'm not gonna.
This is what I got.
Yeah.
It ain't going.
I can't.
Oh
my god.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, but this whole mod in the Baldur's Gate 3, I feel like it's gonna get a little zesty in there.
Probably.
Of course. What?
Gonna?
It will be.
Like it ain't already?
The
No, it's
zesty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad.
Sir,
it's
you
gonna
can
be
fuck a
pretty bad.
bear.
Yeah, that's what I said. Gonna?
Where do we go from there? Like,
But I'm gonna be completely clear. It is Pride Month, and we are not about to make fun of anybody's preferences. So you want to fuck a bear? I don't give a fuck.
You shouldn't do
No,
that.
When I said zesty, it wasn't any,
I mean, I'm
anything like
definitely
that. I wasn't even thinking about that when I said that. But I was just saying, like, it's going to become very freaky. It's going to become
Inappropriate.
a more inappropriate game.
Yeah.
They already got all of the mods to do everything that you thinking that you want to do.
Can I be a toaster?
You
Can I be a
can
toaster?
probably. I'm assuming you can.
Can I be a toaster?
Probably.
Toaster in it too.
Probably. There are some not safe for work mods up there. Yes. Thank you, Koya.
I'm gonna be a toaster.
You should go look at the Baldur's Gate 3 mods that already exist.
Wait.
Koya, how you know?
Wait.
Nexus mods is a dark hole, bro.
Zay toaster.
What's that acronym?
What? Not safe for work?
Yeah.
I've always wondered what the fuck that meant. I'm just being honest.
That y'all
Listen,
did
Blicky,
that
don't ever
in
go down the
surround
path of Sims
sound
mods.
is
What are you
concerning.
talking about? I'm on Twitter all day.
Oh,
Yeah.
You mean
Which,
X?
hold on,
You mean
wait.
X?
Hey, Twitter just officially allowed porn.
Well,
When did
like
they
it wasn't
do
there
it
from the start.
The real question is, when did it like?
When did it
Not-
When
not?
did it not?
When did it not?
That's a great question. I would also like to know, but it's official.
Twitter after
Why,
dark
why
was
is it? Why is it
wild,
official? Because somebody caught their kid on it and they couldn't prove it. What?
Like,
What?
so does
I
it
ain't
mean
gonna
that,
lie. We
people
gonna ignore
monetize
what
porn
Token
now
just did
on
because that
Twitter?
was just a little
Is that-
crazy.
is that like the thing? Like, is that? It's like
I
Twitter.
think that's what it is. It might be like a monetization type thing.
Oh, okay. So
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't think
I
they
haven't
were
read into it.
precluded. I don't think they were precluded from the blue check mark buy-ins. I could be wrong about that, but like I think the only thing that stops you from getting money from being a verified user is being community noted.
oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
In other words,
if
you
get
can't
community
community
noted, you
note
lose your
porn no more.
monetization.
Wow.
I did not know that.
I mean, but then again, you can just put your link tree in your bio and just tell people to go there.
Yeah, but like the point is like the point for them really is more about like they're trying to encourage people to be monetized off of authentic content. So like they're trying to dissuade people from doing engagement farming. They're trying to dissuade people from spreading misinformation, because if you spread misinformation and it gets community noted, then any monetization you would have gotten from that post is lost. Yeah, sure, they can post their link trees and stuff in their bio, but like,
Because I was going to say community farming.
You know what? We need a link tree, but we also need a link tree that will also link us to Spotify. Which, by the way, we need to get on like Spotify and Apple.
Linktree can do that.
These. Yeah, we don't have one
I know. I'm just
Take
saying.
one
Linktree,
for
you can't-
us. Please.
we can do that after the show.
I said it can be done. I'm sure.
Yo,
I did say please.
The way
I
he
did
was
say please.
insinuating, like, hey, oh,
That's all I'm saying. We can do that after the show.
I did say please. You know, I think
did.
we should, and also
you,
we
Hustle.
probably need the. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to also work on trying to make sure that you don't have to watch us on YouTube, but you can also join us on Spotify and things of that nature, and get you some easy to share links and things of that nature. We want to make sure that you are able to enjoy us in any which way that you want. So this way you don't always have to actually catch us live. We always make sure that our streams are available afterwards. So this way, if you miss us one Wednesday that we're not taking a break or something of the sort, you can always, like I said, tune in and just rewatch. Or, you know, I want it to be able so that you can go to whatever streaming platform that you want and just find us. So we'll work on that. I can't guarantee that it'll be up anytime soon or anything of the sort, but that's something that we are working on. In the meantime,
I was gonna
What you
say I
saying?
got one of the things that we can definitely look into is Twitter Spaces.
Oh yeah.
Twitter
Nah.
Spaces.
No, why?
That means we gotta be
Why?
active on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Do
So
we?
anyway,
I mean,
Yeah,
one of y'all can act like the person who's in charge of the Wendy's account. Just be
Bro,
on there all
this is-
day, bro.
I know this is hella off
can't-
topic.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA is currently locking down a deal worth $76 billion.
What?
With who?
Do what?
Where?
Their media rights is up with WBD this year, and that's one of the reasons Warner Brothers is panicking.
Wait, did you say the WNBA or the NBA? Sorry, I just want to
NBA.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And anyway, the NBA is locking down a deal with ESPN, Amazon, and NBC, which is worth $76 billion over 11 years.
Nice. Hey, Loon, can you cue the video, please?
WB is done.
Do I need to do something?
Yeah, they're in some trouble right now.
Amazon is
You
up.
hear me, David Zaslav?
Yeah, that's one of the
I don't see
reasons.
the link.
Jeff Bezos is coming for you.
While they get this settled, straightened out. It's one of the reasons why AEW is in a little bit of trouble with them. Because like, I don't know much about this. I ain't an expert, but like, I guess apparently like, when you have the NBA on your network, you get like $3 per subscriber or something. Like the watches, like you make a shit ton of money off of a thing called carriage fees, and like losing the NBA is going to cost WB a shit ton of money.
They don't got the money, bro. They don't have the money. It's like WB does not have the money.
Nah, so they're trying to get college football now.
Damn.
Well, I mean, it's not as
Looks like y'all about to go back to them Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh wait, no. Remember, they screwed over Cartoon Network. Remember that?
Oh,
Yeah, they shut down the studios. That's the first thing.
Y'all just make really bad decisions, don't y'all?
That's the first thing Zaslav did when he got in office, was to shut down.
Y'all make some very questionable decisions, Zaslav.
Man, listen. If I wasn't worried about YouTube terms of service, there's a whole lot I would like to say about it. All right. So because I'd like us to keep our channel, I'm gonna shut my mouth about David Zaslav.
Yeah. Damn.
He's ruined WB, bro. Their hope and prayer right now.
WB kids?
No, here's the thing. For WB to win now, Joker 2 has to hit big. I mean, it's going to. I know it's. Well, you don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Sir, all right.
To hit.
I'm gonna hit you with some truth real quick. You ready? People are tired of junk food. But
Oh no, I like
video
hot
games. Be it video games or movies. Like if you but hot Cheetos is different. Like people are tired of this big budget media right now. Like Furiosa's struggling. Faith they're gonna be. We opened up with this. They don't have faith they're gonna be rewarded for their time.
Thank you.
And money.
Wait, that
Tickets
and
are
money.
expensive too.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. Tickets are expensive.
I mean, and
Well,
look how long we've been waiting for the Blade movie to come out.
Well, that's a whole
Dude,
different.
that movie should just be canned if the rumors are true.
Yeah.
Oh, about them going through like 3 directors.
Well, apparently, one of the reasons a few people have left is the rumor is that when they wrote the movie, they made Blade the B character in favor of having it be more focused on like two female leads, with Blade just kind of being there.
Wait, you gonna make Mahershala Ali a sidekick, basically?
That is what the rumor is.
The level of disrespect in what I just heard.
It's so
Thank
easy.
you.
Movie, I could literally write the script up tonight if I wanted to.
They lost their actor for it too.
Wait, who? What?
They lost Blade.
They lost Mahershala Ali.
That's official now.
He
right,
got offered another movie.
Oh wow.
Well,
Well, what's the
Blade's
play?
done. Blade's done.
All you needed
Yeah.
was a bro.
No, they lost. I'm sorry, they lost Aaron Pierre. Who they lost.
They didn't lose Marshala, so he's still on board.
Yeah, my
Now,
apologies.
for how much
sorry for
longer
getting
though?
Maybe hold on, because apparently, Jordan Peele is in talks with Marvel to direct some movie. Maybe.
Yeah, I heard about that.
maybe it's Blade.
You know what? He'd be a good fit.
That's what I'm saying. If he is,
He's been doing good.
here's the thing: let him do Blade and let it be rated R. Let it be a rated R like action horror. Straight up, and let Jordan Peele cook. Let him do whatever. Let him do whatever he wants, and I'm pretty sure Marshall is on board with that too.
Yep.
Just let him do whatever he wants. Leave him alone, and let the movie make money.
I
There'll
don't
never
care
be
if
another
y'all
Blade
pull-
outside of Wesley.
I was gonna say I don't care if y'all pull Wesley Snipes in and make him play the same character that
What was his name?
That was another one of my ideas. Was to let him play Whistler.
like the same way Blade had
Genius.
like he's a previous.
Do you guys have the video ready?
Yeah, give me a second.
So was that killing
Bruh.
the airtime?
Blade had a Whistler. Just saying.
As for the Joker, the reason I don't think the Joker is going to hit is I personally the first one didn't really hit. I don't think the first one did super well. Granted, that was around COVID. Did it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, sure. No, that wasn't pretty money.
yeah.
Never mind, forget I said anything.
The second one.
Yeah, I was about to say it
Yeah,
did
you're
pretty
right.
good.
I'm talking out my ass. I just don't know. I guess I just like Hollywood's struggling right now, and I guess I just don't know if it'll do well.
The
It's
writer's strike
possible
didn't
it
help
will.
at all either.
But what'd you say?
The writer's strike didn't help them at all, and WB has lost a lot of confidence from actors and directors because of how many things that they've chosen to can.
I
Since
also agree with
gotten him.
they should have left it at Joker 1. That movie, Joker 2 was never supposed to happen. It was never planned for. It was Joker 1 was written, and it was. I personally think Joker 1 was perfect the way it was. I don't think
need a
I
sequel.
don't think you need it anymore.
We didn't.
Don't need a sequel. And
We
that's
didn't.
fine. We did not need a sequel.
I don't understand why they even did that. Some
Money.
movies need to just be left where they are,
That's why they did it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
and that's how they ruin stuff. Like that's
Because here's the thing.
Because they think they could piggyback off of the hype of the first one.
There's always a disconnect between
Forgot
the.
my glasses this entire time.
I was
nice
gonna
play.
say, who is this guy?
I know, right? Just transform. This man came out here with the henshin, like, oh,
I thought he was about to take his hat off and show like
some stranger,
flowing
like
locks.
Superman just left and some stranger showed up.
Is that
here's-
Clark?
I don't know, but anyway, so I actually want to while we still work on getting this all set. So I also wanted to bring up that guys, this week we actually had a Sony State of Play, and if you did not see it already, definitely pull up our YouTube channel because we're actually going to show this while we talk about it. There were some hype games that were revealed. It actually was kind of a good State of Play. So I know Blicky said that he definitely wants to get a PS5 just because of, college football 25 or whatever it's called. But with some of the things that they showed, like they showed things like God of War coming to PC, I guess the new one, Ragnarok, coming to PC. They showed, yeah, you didn't notice? You should definitely watch the State of Play. We're gonna have it actually playing for you guys, probably muted while we talk about it because obviously we want you to still hear us. But some of the highlights were like Dynasty Warriors Origins, a game called Ballad of Antara. There was another game called Concord, which kind of gave me the vibes of like Guardians of the Galaxy. Silent Hill 2 remake. What else? Path of Exile 2. They had a couple of Where the Winds Meet, which is like a Souls type game. It actually looks like a Souls type game. It looked like it could be either like an action adventure or a Souls like. And then you also got, of course, the first gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
I'm actually looking forward to Where the Winds Meet, by the way.
There's nothing that I'm looking forward to more than Monster Hunter Wilds. So
I'm looking forward to that too, but I'm trying to keep my
PS5 for it though.
Dynasty Warriors Origins looked like it was absolute fire.
Yeah.
But
Hold on, Blake.
Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors.
But remember that Dynasty Warriors 9 and 8 kind of did a thing. But you know, with Dynasty Warriors 8 and 9, it wasn't as good as all the rest of the series. But Dynasty Warriors Origins actually looks like it takes you back to something fun. And it got a little bit more fantastical than it tried to be like open worldly. So 100%. I definitely understand that we probably, like I said, if you haven't watched the State of Play already, you should probably tune in and watch the State of Play. And again, right now on our channel, we currently have, I believe that's Concord that they're showing. So it's kind of like an asymmetrical type of game. I don't know that it's, I'm sorry, one more time?
It's not asymmetrical.
Are you sure? Because that was actually a word that they used, was asymmetrical.
Really? Because
for Concord or for
Concord?
I saw it was like 6v6.
It might be. It might be. But again, they said that it was like there was some kind of an imbalance or something. So I don't really care. I don't really care. Whatever the case may be, you know, it looks like it's relatively fun. So, you know, I encourage everybody, if you're not already looking at our YouTube page, to look at our YouTube page and just look at some of this gameplay footage that we're showing. Will I play Concord? I don't know. It could seem like an arena shooter. It looks like the main characters kind of might be, you know, a little overpowered for what the other team is doing, but that's just me. Anybody had? That's what
I think it's a good idea that Sony's got another, like an actual dedicated PvP multiplayer type game for the people who've been complaining they haven't made enough of those. There is a crowd that is just like, yo, I wish they would actually give us like.
No. I know that. I understand that. I just love the fact that they are actually listening and doing it.
Man, I would love another Killzone or another Resistance.
So would I, but apparently fuck Killzone.
There's a couple of games that I would love to see again. Army of Two.
Army of Two was good. Army of Two was good.
I would love to see SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs.
Yeah,
SOCOM.
We were working on that.
Yeah. SOCOM I definitely am into.
I would love to see Splinter Cell make its comeback.
That would be fucking awesome.
That would be great.
Siphon Filter.
But are those Sony platform games?
Siphon Filter is.
I know U.S. Navy SEALs is.
SOCOM is definitely. I was talking about Splinter Cell. I think Splinter Cell is actually a Microsoft game now. Yeah.
Ubisoft.
Oh, is it? So one of the Siphon Filter or Splinter Cell, one of them is like on Xbox only now.
I don't know if that's true.
I don't think I've ever seen Splinter Cell on PlayStation.
Please confirm.
I don't think that you can get one of them on PlayStation anymore.
I don't think I've ever seen Splinter Cell on PlayStation, but then again, I haven't looked in a very long time. So.
Well, Siphon Filter is developed by the same studio that does SOCOM, so it's not that.
Okay, it's not that then.
And Splinter Cell is Ubisoft.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess neither one of them. Unless
does that mean that it couldn't be an exclusive? I mean, look.
Well, I mean, it can be an exclusive, but like, it doesn't mean that it has to be an exclusive forever. Just
okay, apparently, you know,
basis.
They had a bunch of different characters to choose from in this game. Sorry,
last time they had a Splinter Cell game was a while ago, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
Splinter Cell is an Xbox.
Yeah,
it was on PlayStation.
Yeah, Splinter Cell was on PlayStation.
Oh, the beta's next month.
Yes. The beta it's in August, but the launch is in August for Concord, and the beta is in July.
I'll be honest.
Remember that there's still a video playing, so we're trying to make sure that our audience is seeing.
I'm not impressed.
I will say that's a smart idea for them to release it on PC as well. That's very
of course. So that was another thing. PlayStation is still committed to You don't have to be impressed. It's not about being impressed. It's more about making sure that everybody understands that.
I just wanted everybody to know that I'm not impressed with this one.
That's fine. You're Mr. Demo. You don't have to be impressed by anything. We don't care. It means next to nothing.
Hold on.
I wouldn't demo
Tones,
this.
Tones, hit him with that line that you hit on. Your opinion has been heard.
But it doesn't matter.
But it
I mean,
doesn't matter.
it's
I'm
just
not
chalked until I
demoing
heard
this.
it. Okay, so don't.
And I won't.
You're not gonna
Mr.
demo-
I want to play Marvel Rivals, but I would not play Concord. What kind of sense do you make?
Yeah, I didn't say I want to play more Rivals. I said it looked like it would be cool. I don't even, but I'm gonna be honest with you though. I don't really play those type of games. That's all
I'm just saying, like,
I just don't really play those type of games anyway. I'm just trolling. I'm under the bridge.
I know you are. Oh, did he just throw up gang signs? He was just like, yo, what up? And then bounce.
Nope.
Super ultra
Yes.
wide.
Yes. So this is actually the trailer for God of War Ragnarok being put out on the PC with the DLC included. So, yay. And of course,
like
60
it.
frames and super
I like
ultra
it.
wide. But
I like it.
the real question at the end of the day is, like, we got all of these things that we see upcoming. Was the state of play a win for gamers? Like,
I think
with
it was. If you're-
Sony.
If you're a Sony, if you're someone who has been interested in PlayStation or in Sony, I think it was a good one. Because you know me, I've hated the last couple state of plays. I was like, that shit is trash.
I haven't watched many of them. I've been a little busy. But at the same time, I can also say this. So over the past few months, we've heard about Sony doing their thing where they want to, kind of move into the PC platform. This is the Dynasty Warriors trailer, by the way. But they wanted to move into the PC platform. So now they're committed to doing simultaneous releases for their games that are multiplayer on PC and PlayStation. And their single player games will be PlayStation exclusive at launch.
That's smart. No, that's good.
So we may see more things.
You know what annoys me?
Mm.
When Microsoft was starting to make these treads into into the things, or even hinting at like going to PlayStation, people are losing their minds, and it's like even Sony's starting to embrace things like going to PC.
Boy,
Like, you need to do it.
I feel like you need to do it in order for number one for your audience to survive, because nobody wants to buy something that they're gonna be locked. Like, sure, you get your exclusives, but like when it comes to multiplayer games, you get a lot more people when you can multi-platform. It just is what it is. That's how I feel. So I'm in agreement with you. I've always been in agreement with you. The bigger the audience, the better. I really think console wars is stupid.
This one I
As
showed.
someone,
This one I showed. You, just what you might like.
My phone's
I
dead.
don't anything PlayStation exclusive. I don't give two shits about. I'm fine.
That Dynasty Warriors look pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie, they look fire.
Looks
Yeah,
all
now he's-
pretty and whatnot.
Now he's not trolling.
What?
I said, oh, now he's not trolling.
Nah, no bridge activity with that Dynasty Warriors comment.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to allow any Monster Hunter slander in here either. I'm gonna just warn you ahead of time, because this is the first time that we actually get a Monster Hunter where we can actually. This is the first time we get a Monster Hunter where you can actually take two weapons out on hunt at the same time.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure we'll talk about it when it pops up.
And I'm
Apparently,
gonna let you know that
trash,
anything that you say about it,
will
we
be
definitely
remembered, and you will regret it.
I mean,
And if I have to
Can and will be held against you.
right,
Yeah.
because if I have to disconnect you myself, I will.
that is crazy.
Yo,
Ain't my fault that shit weak.
No, this man put 5 minutes in the Monster Hunter and said, I can't do it. Talking about, I beat Elden Ring, I play these, but he put 5 minutes in the Monster Hunter and was like, yo, I just can't do it.
get past the tutorial.
I just wasn't entertained. I'm sorry.
No. No, it's not that you wasn't entertained. It's that you never actually sat down long enough to put time into it. Don't start.
Right.
Don't start and act like your ADD did not full kick in. Like don't act like yeah, exactly.
I'm not talking shit about your guy. Your
Boy,
friend.
if you ain't fight Rathalos and love it, I can't talk to you.
What the fuck is Rathalos?
What the fuck it is?
I didn't. Whatever it is, I didn't.
You didn't get to Rathalos.
I showed
There
them.
we go. Rathalos. That's what. Because I don't know what the fuck a Rathalos is. And second of all, that Monster Hunter movie, we do not speak of monsters' names like that Monster Hunter movie did. Rathalos.
Actually, I said like that because of the Monster Hunter.
Wait, what is this? Hold on, what is this game that's playing right now? What is that?
I believe this is Ballad of Anthara.
Anthara, Altera, whatever.
Yeah,
that looks like a fucking banger.
It looks
Antara. Like it's Battle of Antara. I told you it's a Souls-like. If this isn't Battle of Antara, then this is Where the Winds Meet. But I believe this is Battle of Antara.
No, this is Battle of Antara.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit busting.
You don't know that.
I'm talking about the trailer, you know what I'm saying? The trailer busting, you know what I'm saying?
You, dog.
It's a lot.
And obviously,
made games in this too.
Obviously, we're looking at 2025 being a knockout year for games.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna
all I care about is Monster Hunter and GTA 6 that next year.
I think I might look forward to the Battle of Antara.
Yeah, that in that Dynasty Warriors definitely got me interested.
Yeah, for damn sure. Dynasty
Yo, when is that Wukong game coming out?
August.
It's supposed to come out this year.
August.
Okay, yeah.
VR game. I don't have VR, so
Wait, did they already drop? I might be on our rocks. Did they already drop the VR too?
Yes.
Damn, I'm under a rock.
Like this looks good for a VR game. I just don't have VR. So.
As a matter of fact, what I actually heard is that they're planning on adding more peripherals so that the PSVR 2 will have PC compatibility.
Ooh,
that's smart.
Yeah,
that's smart.
It is because how many people are going to play a PlayStation VR and be only restricted to PlayStation? How much of a market are you?
Yeah.
I mean, it just makes sense to have it on PC. Other than I guess Nintendo, who can somehow get away with just not having the games on PC. I don't know how. No,
I would like to say
no.
Your games that came a long way.
You're right.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know how Nintendo does it.
You're right, because I don't think. When was the last time you ever seen a Nintendo game on PC?
Never.
That wasn't on a simulator.
They would
never.
You mean an emulator?
No, we're talking an official.
You are catching. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
I will not. I don't know why Nintendo will not do it. They're not hurting for money. They're profitable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get.
You realize,
but it would open up so much more, though.
You realize what it is that you're talking about. The second that you put a Nintendo game on PC, and then somebody goes and mods the game, and Nintendo goes out there to get a lawsuit.
Yeah, because remember
against somebody who modded their property.
Remember all the Pokemon games that got modded, like Pokemon Uranium.
Mind you, I might. Never mind.
PG, brother.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I might still know where I can get a copy of Pokemon.
All right.
Another Resistance would be fire, Craig. Resistance, another one.
Too bad he said that like 40 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
He did.
I see because it's before the Do You game on PC. My bad, I wasn't.
Oh, that's because you didn't. You guys haven't been answering the poll, so
I
comments have been covered up. I mean, I actually game on both, so I don't have any.
So then, what did you answer? What did you answer, sir?
I was one of the few people who answered console. Thank you.
Trash.
You must be talking about. You must be talking about this Marvel Rivals game because
you know it. You know it.
But I will say that there is going to be a PlayStation exclusive Scarlet Spider skin for Spider-Man, which completely makes sense.
Dirty.
Well, remember Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man.
Yeah, true.
They own the rights to Spider-Man in terms of movie, but if they were to make a TV, like okay, they could. So
Anime of it, like a cartoon.
the comics, they own the rights to
Oh,
the merch.
that's cool.
They own the rights to. If they make an animated TV show, Marvel owns the rights to that. Sony owns the rights
That's
to
environment too.
the
They on the movie, right?
movie
right?
And, gaming, right?
Yeah, movies and games, I believe, is that correct?
slightly, but
slightly.
not.
How?
I mean, you could just pull it up for us.
Because Spider-Man can still be in other games. That's a thing.
When we say Spider-Man
I think
gaming
it's-
rights, I mean, who's to say Sony doesn't get it cut off of any time Spider-Man's likeness is used in anything?
Yeah.
They don't offer merchandise. They
I think they
like,
probably would.
Who don't what off merchandise?
But you think Sony don't get money off of Spider-Man merchandise?
get nothing off of that. So if an official Marvel T-shirt is, you can look this up. I'm not lying.
Cause I thought that was the reason Disney and Sony was beefing.
Yeah. They don't
what's
receive
name?
merchandise.
They got the merch. They got the merch. Sony got the merch.
No, they don't. They
I thought Disney
don't.
got the merch.
They don't get any. Disney gets the merch.
Disney gets the merch. Because if Disney didn't get the merch, then they wouldn't be able to use like Spider-Man in the freaking theme parks.
Yeah.
So Disney got the merch.
As you can see, this is another Souls type game. This game looks very Souls like. It was by Everstone Studios. I think it's either going to be called Everstone or This Is Where the Winds Meet. I don't remember. But
It is kind of crazy how like you're seeing more Chinese studios.
this is definitely where the winds meet.
This is where the winds, bro. The movement is beautiful.
Well, in the wushu stories and things of that nature, like that's kind of one of those things.
That's where the winds meet. Yep.
Yeah,
But
that's gonna be fire.
That's gonna be lit.
It's like on some Sekiro type. Like that's what it looked like a super upgraded Sekiro. Yeah, that's
Until Dawn. I believe this is the remaster for Until Dawn. So it's not like that game didn't sell enough. So if you were looking for something horror related, that was kind of like what Time told us earlier, which was like kind of a story on rails or like a story driven game.
Wasn't this the game with like the Wendigos and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
What is the Wendigos?
The Native American monster.
Skinwalkers, basically.
pretty much. Y'all want to hear something very, very interesting?
What?
I actually beat that game.
What?
The Demo Man.
Until Dawn?
Didn't it have multiple endings though? Didn't it have multiple endings?
Yes.
I beat it 3 times.
Okay. Did you get a different ending every time?
2 of the times.
It still counts if you.
So wait. Hold on.
Because one of the times I played with my girl.
Let me ask Blicky a smart question. How the fuck did you beat this game twice and get the same ending 2 times?
Because
when there's
one of
like
the times,
80 endings.
Yeah.
Because one of the times
you made the exact same choices twice.
Because I wanted to guide my fiance through the game, and I've had her.
So you guided her in your choices.
Exactly.
So you didn't beat it twice. You beat it. I mean, you didn't beat it 3 times. You beat it twice. She beat it once.
Well,
and you guided her to make the same choice.
So I beat it 2 times. I beat it 2 times, and then I walked her through it. I'll take that.
Why would you?
And even though it's and let's be honest, even though it's that many endings, they're not that very different. Like there's only a couple of like actually super different endings. Like there's not like it might have that many endings, but they weren't extremely diverse endings from what I saw.
Okay. I mean, there are also endings that don't require you to get to the actual end of the game.
No.
But so here we got Path of Exile 2. If you like that top-down style game, then it could definitely be something.
Diablo style game.
I'm not gonna refer a game to another game like as in a Diablo style.
My bad.
Hey, I was gonna say
Yo.
three quarters down or three
It's
quarters top
ARPG. is
down.
what they call it.
Yeah.
Is what-
Well, ARPG is
That
literally
shit
an
look
action RPG at this point. So, but
pretty
you know,
good.
Path of Exile 2
That
looks
shit look
good.
pretty good though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So,
play
you know,
this type of game, so
what happened?
I'm gonna play it because I love this type of game.
Okay. And you know, I don't really know if it's gonna be one of those simultaneous PC PlayStation releases. I
It
don't
is.
know if there's any multiplayer. Oh,
is.
look, couch co-op. So there's another thing.
This
Couch
looks
co-op
fun.
is something that you actually get missing in a lot of games too, as of
I like the news.
That is a fact.
so
I don't understand why they. I mean, I kind of get why they got rid of. No, I don't. I don't understand it at all. Why they stopped making couch co-op games.
cross-play, cross progression. Those are good. Those are good
say?
words.
That should be a standard, and it is in this game.
What,
Cross-play and cross.
progression?
Yup.
So like,
I feel like cross progression is like it should be standard.
That should at least be bare minimum.
Cross play is fine and it's great, but cross progression, that I need that.
I mean, if you thirsty enough to buy it on two different consoles, then yeah, you might as well get you might as well get cross progression, right?
No, because my thing is the reason why is because the one thing that pissed me off, they didn't have cross progression, but they had cross play. You remember
That's
perfect example when Warzone, not Warzone, Warframe, when Warframe came out and I was playing it on PC, and then my friends were like, my friends were like, hey, come play it on console with us. And I was like, cool.
And lost all your data,
And
or
I
didn't
had
have
those-
all the data? Should I say?
Yeah, like because I missed that window. I missed that
Yeah.
window of merging your copying your account over to another account instead of just logging on and having my account right there with everything that I had. And now I'm like, hey, I made it, but yeah, I'm not gonna be able to play with y'all for a while. Like I'm still on the freaking Excalibur Warframe right now with bare minimum anything.
Didn't they make cross progression?
I really wish
in Warframe now.
one as well, man.
I don't know about now because I haven't even started up on my PlayStation.
I love
to even
too.
find out. I know I can still play it on my PC, but I haven't started on PlayStation in a while to know if it does or not.
Okay, all right,
But I'll look at that in a minute.
makes sense.
I get why they did Silent Hill 2 as a remake before any of the other ones because it's the most popular. But I would like to get a Silent Hill 1 full remake like this.
Well, the good news is Silent Hill 2 comes out October the 8th, which means get it this year. It's not a next year type of game. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe that now we're coming up to Monster Hunter.
Yes, sir.
There you go. So this is actually the highlight of what many people saw in the state of play. This is the in-depth trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds, and it has gameplay also included in this. But the level of detail in this is amazing, and Blicky is just gonna not be a hater because but this is actually a Monster Hunter where you can't create your own hunter.
What?
Wait, what?
The hunter is actually voiced, and I believe that the hunter is the same.
Oh,
no matter who plays.
Trash.
You can't customize your own hunter?
I don't think so. I can't guarantee that, but this is something that I actually heard was that he's fully voice acted, and he's not going to be like, you're not going to be building a hunter and having words. Like, he's actually going to have lines.
I don't know about that.
Again, don't take me. Don't take me. First of all, shut up. Somebody get this man out of here. But yeah, don't take me as a whatchamacallit. Oh look, I can force the user to disconnect.
I hope that you can change your appearance and everything.
I hope so
You
too.
can change your armor.
Yeah, well, of course. But I'm just saying that I hope that you can change your actual character's features. But at that point, if you are all locked into one character, one playable character, doesn't that mean that it's going to be bad news for multiplayer?
Yeah, that would screw the multiplayer
This
up.
dude trash,
Right.
bro.
Of course he is.
You should have showed him that. Yeah, well.
look.
Boy, knocked around like it ain't
Now
nothing.
watch. Now I want you guys to pay attention because you see he has a heavy bow gun on his back at this moment, right? And it's just switching between bam, weapon swap,
Oh yeah.
right from the mount, weapon swap.
The thing I like though is
There you
that.
go. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So the thing I like is that
There's also going to be specific animation when you strike weak points.
yeah. As I was trying to say, the thing I like is the fact that it looks like there's packs of animals and there's like an alpha in the pack, which you don't see in the older games.
Right. So there's a hierarchy system amongst the
I like that.
amongst the
I
monsters.
like that they decide to add that in.
Bro,
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Blink,
Yo,
you just
like-
trash. You don't know how to play this
And
game.
wait, if you look, one's got the hammer, so the hammer's coming
Trash.
obviously, and I think another one is a longsword on the end, and I don't know what the other one. I think the other one is a bow gun.
All right,
That looks like fun.
keeping it a buck, y'all. That actually looked really good. I'm gonna be honest. That
Yeah,
did look
despite
really
the
good.
trash
if
playing
I get
of
out
whoever
control,
was demoing it.
I'm walking out from underneath the bridge. That shit look fire. I'm not gonna say no.
I mean,
It look fire.
I'm going to be honest. I love Monster Hunter games, so I'm in agreement with you. But
I was actually excited about this too.
What is
Oh,
this?
what?
Little Big Planet.
the Astrobot.
Astrobot.
So
Astrobot.
remember that they had Astro's Playroom when
That's
PlayStation 5 came out. That actually made it made full use and gave you all of the details on things that your PS5 controller and the PS5 could do, like what it was capable of doing as far as graphics processing, etc. So Astrobot is essentially supposed to be the sequel to Astro's Playroom. That's supposed to be highly interactive and it's supposed to be a fun and
Like a
platformery adventure. So, Astrobot or whatever it was. It looks really fun.
He's their mascot. He's their new mascot.
Yeah, like it looks like they're just basically trying to make
cool.
Crash Bandicoot style mascot, something that's going to represent PlayStation going forward. Who knows? Maybe next we'll actually get a Smash Brothers again from PlayStation that has better characters this time.
This is adorably cute.
Right?
I like this.
Sometimes I really think that you are like
Rapper the
60
rapper.
years old.
Wait, what?
I love platformers. So for
This
me,
gives me mad. Oh my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Tones, what'd you say?
Mario
I said
Odyssey.
sometimes it makes me really think that you are like 60 years old.
Why?
Just the choice of words that you use and things of that nature. This is
He is.
adorably cute. What the?
He is.
Yo, bosses look crazy.
This gives me
I'm literally younger
vibes
than you.
that I can't really like.
your
I don't
finger
know
on?
how to. Yeah, but it gives me like there's like so many different platformers that come to mind when looking at this game, like Ratchet
Yeah.
and Clank. And
I'm gonna be honest with you. It looks like, it looks like a game where the one thing that they wanted to focus on more than anything else was fun and playability.
Yeah,
Mhm. This looks pretty good.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
This does look pretty good. Now I feel like
I'm excited for this.
I feel like I can look at this and be like, okay, I can add this to my list of reasons that I would want to get.
That I would
Oh,
get
yeah.
a PlayStation 5.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks good. I give him that.
I would get this.
I
I'm
give
kind
that
of.
one. I give that one a solid 7.5.
You know what kind of surprises me though is
And
that
then-
And it's coming out on September the
And you can
6th.
customize your
Seven
little
and a
bot
half
and
is
like
a
give them
high
like
score.
little hairs
Nah,
and stuff.
907. That shit is good. Like when
That
you
is a
grab it
7.5.
with the controller-
Put
Nah,
it like
you
this.
play
when
with
you're
the controller.
flying,
like
like
this.
you're actually
Baldur's
using
Gate
the
to me-
controller.
Baldur's
to fly
Gate is a
instead
9.
of a controller.
Well, you also
Well,
got to
that
think
might be
about it like
mine.
this.
But
What?
interactivity with that controller?
That's on my skill.
Yeah,
though. Like,
that
it's
looks
hard for
dope.
me to
That
give
game is
any
different.
game a 10 because I don't
Whoa.
feel like no game.
So
is
no
perfect.
game is a 10. Never.
I wouldn't say never, but I just
Which
would,
makes
I wouldn't
that-
say-
I'm gonna tell you like
Baldur's
this:
Gate
if you
is
have
a
no
10
game
to
that's
me.
a 10, that means
didn't
that
say
your
I don't
9s are
have a
10s.
I didn't say that I don't have no games
what's a 10?
that are 10.
Please don't make me invalidate your scale.
I would say the first Last of Us, the first one. I will give that a 10. For me,
the first Last of Us.
You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
we're gonna go Last of Us.
Not the second one, but the first one.
3 or 4.
You know,
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, say
Let's
that
go
again?
Last of Us Part 1 on PS4 or PS3, where it had the multiplayer and shit. I would say it's 10. That's a game I beat like 5 times. The story was so good.
It was a lot of replayability for me with that. What's another game I would give a 10? The Legend. I can't even give my favorite genre of game a 10. I can't even give either of the new Legend of Zelda games a 10. They're buggy messes, bro. I don't know what 10 is a buggy mess.
Tears of the Kingdom is a buggy mess.
You telling me that the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom aren't riddled with bugs? They're not. They might not be game-breaking bugs.
Wait, are we taking points
But
off?
they do got bugs.
Every game has them, though.
But it's a 10. What I'm saying is a 10 is a 10 is a 10. That means
And Baldur's Gate is remember, Baldur's Gate is a 9.
10 is a
Zelda's a 9.
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, Blicky. I just want to be like perfectly clear. Are you saying that games have to be bugless, have to have good graphics and high performance, and have
graphics
high
don't really got much to do with it.
playability? Okay, well,
They gotta be Grand Theft Auto.
Nah, I don't even. I don't think I would give Grand Theft Auto a 10.
No.
4, I would.
Yeah, 4.
Ballad of Gay Tony?
4, I would give it like a 9.5.
No, I'm asking.
I
Ballad
don't
of Gay
know
Why
Tony?
would you not give Grand Theft Auto 5 a 10?
What?
Why would I not give it a 10?
Yeah.
Bro, I hated Grand Theft Auto once you get outside of Los Santos.
Yeah, like it was just.
It's too big, but there's like not enough.
There's nothing there.
Outside of Los Santos.
So you
Like,
basically saying
just-
it's big.
So you mean
So you saying
an
it's
accurate
big, but
depiction of California?
I hate it.
Yeah,
But
I
you're
know.
right. If we're talking in terms of like, okay, I guess we can only compare it to like San Andreas, right? San Andreas, I think it's a 10, in my opinion.
What?
Are you gonna argue with me the same?
Wait. No, San Andreas was a 10. Deadass.
Who gonna argue?
Anybody.
Yeah. And nobody.
I'm not gonna argue. I'm not
Nobody's
gonna
gonna
argue with
argue
that. I'm just saying that you. Never mind.
But San Andreas,
Your opinion's already invalid. Stop.
once
Go
you
ahead, Mike.
get outside of Los Santos and San Andreas, you've got San Fierro, which is like a full-on recreation of San Francisco. And then you have Las Venturas, which is a full recreation of Las Vegas with casinos and all that type of shit.
Right.
And 5 was just like, once you get out of Los Santos, it's
It actually gives you a map of
Yeah.
California, like how it really exists, instead of
It's
bringing
dead.
you 6 hours up to San Francisco and 5 hours to the west to Las Vegas.
I get it, but it's just like it's just boring outside of there.
Yeah,
I still
but
love the story. It's like
That's what you
boring
call.
outside of
It
Los
gave you
Angeles.
different biomes to do things in.
5. All right, 5 is like a 9 for me. Solid 9, 9.5, 9.5. It's just not a 10 compared to like 4.
So, but your whole reason
I don't think that
to
4 is
make that
10.
9
That's
is because of the empty space in the desert.
I think that I honestly think that the story in 5 was better, and I honestly think that 5 was a better game than 4.
But
I
I
was-
was
like
your depiction of a 9 is because of the desert, empty desert.
Well, not
You
know what? My version of
it wasn't enough to get me to. I didn't want to leave Los Santos.
No one wants to leave
I
Los
like-
Angeles.
I liked traveling. We're not talking about real life.
But the games are the
Like
You don't go to the desert.
a
You don't
virtual.
go to the trailer parks.
You know what? You know what? I think that this is.
I get it.
I think this is something that I'm gonna let us cook on. I'm gonna let us stew on this, and we're gonna actually pull up and try to get our own rating system, so that when we give each other our reviews and ratings on different games, so we're gonna make this a topic. make this a topic for the future.
Hustle.
And we're going to bookshelf it for now.
Hey,
Token, you can ask Hustle your question.
my top. I just want to see if he agrees. One top 10 out of 10 game is out of anything. Tales of Symphonia.
Trash.
Monster Hunter
Wait, what?
World.
Trash.
No, stop it, man. You just crazy. Ain't no way, bro.
All right, I get out front of these opinions, man.
You know what was about to happen. I was literally about to disconnect him forcibly. He was just going to be...
Why you gonna disconnect me from my opinion?
Yeah.
Right? These are my opinions. I can stand on my own.
They are not your opinions.
You're
They're not your opinions.
You're trolling.
Here's why they're not his opinions. They're only his opinions because he hasn't played those games at all.
What?
He only has his opinions because he knows it's going to get a rise out of tone.
Not out of me.
But it do though. Look at his face right
really?
now.
I don't really care.
I mean,
I'll disconnect him.
That's exactly
That is exactly what I'm talking about.
Sure.
That's a fair assessment. I'll cut him off.
Listen,
that man
Outta
said
here.
any reaction is the reaction I'm looking for.
Sure.
He's a child.
Trash.
But I've never played Tales of Symphonia, so I really that wasn't
Nah,
going
I
to get
never
a rise
played
out of him.
He's our child.
Really?
No, dude.
Also, have you
The
played it?
The
I mean,
trash
it's
for
younger
Tails
than
was
all of
for Token. The trash for Monster Hunter was for Tone. I try to hit a double whammy.
Did it work?
Only one of
No.
them.
It did not. It failed.
It didn't.
Womp womp.
So anyway, yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna like try to basically calibrate and see if we can get our opinions at least somewhat in line, so that we know what each other's scales look like. And we also want to hear the same from you. What games would you consider a 10 out of 10? And when we have this conversation in the future, so we'll give you some time to think about it. When we have this conversation in the future, we actually want to hear what you all think of what your 10 out of 10 games are. And that time we promise that Blicky won't troll, because 9 out of 10 times he won't even be here. He'll be up somewhere.
That's all right. I'll be in the chat. I'll be in the chat.
But anyway, I want to take this time to just thank you all for joining us today. We're here on Start Button. Again, you know where to find us every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. We usually try to go for approximately 2 hours. So with that being said, I just want to wish you all a good night. And I want to thank you all for taking the time to enjoy yourselves with us. We hope that you are entertained. We are going to try to make sure that you all get a little bit more content. If you haven't watched our video already, go back and just take a look at what we talked about last week. You know, Time did some great edits. So if you thought the episode was funny, wait till you see what happens after it's edited by Time. Amazing guy. Amazing this guy did.
Yeah.
He did a great job. So even if you've already seen it and you already know, just give it a look over. Give it a listen. I'm sure you'll laugh. Anyway,
shout out to the new subscribers, by the way, too. Thank you.
Absolutely. If you've recently subscribed, if you've recently joined us, anybody who's coming and is just joining for this first time, we actually fully appreciate you. We always tell you how much we appreciate you, how much we love you, and we couldn't be here without you. I mean, we would probably just be sitting here talking amongst each other if it wasn't for you, but now we actually get to share our thoughts with you. Absolutely. Y'all keep this chat lit and live. And today we were actually happy to share the video with you for the state of play, even though it had no sound. We just wanted to make sure that you actually got an opportunity to see some of the stuff that we're looking forward to. So anyway, with that, I'm going to close the show for tonight. And remember, if there's anything that you want to achieve, sometimes all you got to do is press the start button. Enjoy.